Hi everybody, today I am here to talk about a book I recently just finished reading called One Golden Summer by Carley Fortune. This is Carley Fortune's new release that came out in the middle of last month. She has also written This Summer Will Be Different, Meet Me at the Lake, and Every Summer After. So out of all of Carley Fortune's books, this is the one that I have liked the most because the characters are the most relatable to me. My second favorite book was last year's new release, This Summer Will Be Different. This is set in the same place that Every Summer After is set in because it's the sequel to that book. And the main characters are Alice and Charlie. Charlie is the brother of Sam, who is the main male character in Every Summer After. And I really loved the build-up between Alice and Charlie. I thought they were a really sweet couple, and I also liked how Sam and Percy were more developed because during Every Summer After, they sort of drove me a little bit crazy because there was so much miscommunication in their relationship, and their relationship showed a lot of growth throughout this book. So as far as the discussion questions go, the one question I wanted to answer was, how have your feelings for Charlie changed or not between reading that book and this one? So I didn't really have an opinion of Charlie from Every Summer After, because in that book, I was mostly focusing on Sam and Percy and not really the background characters, because Charlie is the brother of Sam, so he was a secondary character in the last book. So I really liked how his character got more development in this book, and as I just said, I love seeing the relationship of his growth of his relationship with Alice. The next question I wanted to mention is, how do you relate to Alice's struggles with people-pleasing and perfectionism? I have mentioned this before when I did my How I Relate to Monica Geller video, but to summarize my thoughts about that, yes, Alice is very similar in a lot of ways to Monica, and that's why I relate to her. I think she's a perfectionist for different reasons than Monica is, because Monica is a perfectionist because she's in competition with her brother. But so Alice is an artist. She's a photographer, and I think that her perfectionism is more related to her art, while Monica's perfectionism is more related to her interpersonal relationship with her brother and having a lot of competition with him. In our society, aging particularly is fraught for women, but Nan tells Alice it's a gift to age. What do you think? This is sort of an interesting question, and I don't know how to answer it very well because, I am celebrating my birthday at the end of the summer. I will be turning 40, and as I grow older, I feel I am aging gracefully, but people always say I look younger than I am. So when I tell people that I'm going to turn 40, they say that I look like I'm 20. And as the years have gone along, I've learned to appreciate that comment a little bit better than I used to, because in the past when people have said it, I didn't really take offense to it. But when kids you are acting in a play with tell you look the same age as them, it hits a little bit differently than when an adult tells you look in your late teens or early 20s. The last discussion question that I wanted to answer are, what are the top 5 things on your summer bucket list? So one of the main things on my summer bucket list is to put together an itinerary of the kind of artwork I want to do for Double House next semester and perfect the new medium I'm doing, which is watercolor, because I want to do more watercolor pictures in the art show that are nature scenes instead of doing so many TV show and movie show quote pictures, because what I have realized is that not just the Friends quotes specifically, but like all of the other TV show and movie quotes don't really seem to sell very well. So I think once I'm going to, one of my main goals is to practice watercolor painting so I can be ready to do more art in the art show for next semester, which will be geared towards fall themed photos. And I also want to take more nature photography. Another thing on my summer bucket list is plan a party, and that goal has been accomplished because I planned 2 parties for my birthday. One for my family 4th of July party, which is during the 4th of July holiday weekend at my beach house in Massachusetts, and that's going to be a multi-generational birthday party because a lot of my relatives are having milestone birthdays, and there are also a couple of people who have graduated from high school, so we will be celebrating all of those milestones in one celebration, which is going to be fun. And then at the end of August, I'm going to have a party with my friends, which is going to have a 1990s costume party theme, so that's going to be fun. So what are the items on your summer bucket list? Please leave a comment below and share with me what's on your bucket list. One Golden Summer gets 5 stars, so you should definitely read this book whenever you get the chance. Have a great weekend.